One extra egg is all it took to get my sausage back, alright? It's a pretty funny title, but that's just the reality of it. And you know what I'm talking about. My testosterone level is back, alright? Naturally, because I'm starting back to give my body what it needs, optimizing my hormones, and I'm starting to add more whole eggs in my diet. And with this whole eggs come this fat. The cholesterol, which is needed, is crucial to produce natural testosterone levels, right? We need those eggs. It's crazy. It's like if everything we've been told is backward. Those big cereal companies, they were sponsoring studies to tell people stop eating whole eggs and start eating more cereal and granola and protein bars, which were all BS. But in reality, nothing is better than real food, all right? And especially foods that are very demonized these days, like whole eggs, steaks, yogurt. Some people are fearing fruits because they're like, oh, fruits is too high in sugar. Meanwhile, they're eating, I don't know, candies. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense anymore. But I want to talk about my experience of when I started adding more whole eggs, what really happened to my body. All right, you guys know I went to a bodybuilding competition, and coming out of it, I had a kind of a food disorder, and I was counting every single calorie. You become calorie obsessed. And this is not a good place you want to be in, because calories don't tell you the big image, and they actually lie to you when they tell you just need to count calories. Counting calories, I don't believe that's the way. I believe it's really a bad way to go about things, because then you're just counting numbers and you're associating every food you're eating to a number, and it's really not that simple. And you don't want it to be that way, because then it means that eating 300 calories from whole eggs or from chicken or from steak or from yogurt will give you the same results as eating 300 calories from donuts. Something is wrong, right? And I know the Greg Doucette talks of calories in, calories out. That's okay if you just want to lose weight and not caring about maintaining your muscle mass or performing at the gym. But that's not us. We're people that want to optimize our performance at the gym. We want to build our muscle mass. We want to stay lean. We want to perform. We want to be at our top level. We want to be optimized in every single aspect. We're athletes, all right? So I'm sorry, but the source of those calories is crucial. Not only important, it's crucial. And getting your calories from eggs, even though it's whole eggs, and even though there's fat, and even though the fat has higher calories, guess what? The fact that it will improve your testosterone and boost up your testosterone level and your growth hormone, and you're getting all that choline, the vitamin K, the vitamin D, you're getting the cholesterol, all that benefit that comes from eating those is so much greater than the fact that you're eating 90 calories, all right, and swiping this for only egg whites. Maybe I'm repeating myself, but it's just because it's really what I believe in. It's really what I believe in, you know. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. I gotta repeat myself. I want to be like a reminder, someone that you open YouTube and you re-listen to the same stuff, because the same stuff works. I'm not here to tell you one day to eat kale and the other day to eat acai berry, and then the third day, oh, let's try the granola high protein that I just discovered in the supermarket. That's all BS. All right, the things that works in your diet are simple, and they're the same that we used to work 50 years ago. All right, and you gotta focus and remember that optimizing your hormonal health as a natural is more important than the calories that you're consuming. And what I mean by that is that the fact that you're eating your steaks and you're eating your yogurt and you're eating, let's say, you're eating your whole eggs, the hormonal impact that you'll get from this is so much greater than hitting the same macros while eating protein bars, protein shakes, and I don't know, kale and those kind of stuff. All right. And the hormonal impact that will come from training as well is very important. And that's the thing that we're trying to reach as natural athletes, because we can't just stay in the superficial. We really gotta go deeper, and in order to go deeper, we have to understand what we're doing. All right, someone that is enhanced, it's an easier game for them. It's an easier game. Enhanced people, you see them, they're eating 10 egg whites in the morning, barely any whole eggs. Do this as a natural, you won't even get a boner, because then you're gonna have so low fat intake, you won't be producing any testosterone, you will be depressed, and you won't know what's happening. But hey, I'm following the diet of this IFBB pro who eats 10 egg whites a day, string beans, and chicken breast, and tuna cans straight out of the can because he's a hardcore. Yeah, well, it's not about being hardcore. Suffering more doesn't mean more results. That's just the reality. Especially for natural lifters, you have to feed your body and you have to work with your body. Because if your body doesn't work with you, you'll get nothing. You'll get nothing, because we're not relying on PEDs. We're relying on the food we're putting and the impact that this food will nourish our body, and then letting our body work. The food is the fuel. The real machine is the body. The real machine is the body, but the body need that fuel to be able to perform and to give you what it needs, to give you what you want. All right, those high testosterone level, the growth hormone, all that positive that positive benefit that comes, the body want to give it to you. All right, but give your body what it needs, and that means nourishing your body correctly and training also correctly. Because sitting on machine all day, it's not gonna be the same thing as doing your compound lifts, free weight exercises. All right, so remember that I added a bit of whole eggs. I went from 3 whole eggs to now I'm doing 5 whole eggs a day, and I'm telling you, I'm getting leaner. How can you explain that? I'm getting leaner, my calories are higher, but I'm getting leaner because my fats are higher, my testosterone is higher, I'm training more, all right, because I have more testosterone, I feel better, I'm pushing more weights, and it's a good cycle. It's bodybuilding, it's not body shrinking, it's a good cycle. We're eating more, we're lifting more, we're building more muscles, we're feeling better, we're sleeping more, we're resting more, and everything is flowing good, abundance. All right, a lot of people live bodybuilding in scarcity. Don't be in the scarcity mindset, just trying to stay lean, eat less, and then you're putting so much stress on your body, and then you're catabolic, and then you're eating less, and then you're stressing, and then less calories, and then you drop your carbs, and then you do more cardio. It's all a scarcity mindset, and all the stress that you're getting from this is huge, and the catabolism that you're going from this because of your stress is huge, huge, huge. All right, remember, the tip of the iceberg is the calories, the hormonal impacts, and everything else is the real iceberg. All right, that's it for this video. Leave a like, leave a comment. I shall see you soon. Ciao.